8 years together, 6 years married. What to do? Hi everyone. Just recently joined this sub because unfortunately I got cheated on. Forgive me for any spelling errors, as Dutch is my first language, so I'm not native in English. TLDR at the bottom. I'm a male, 32, married to my wife, 27, for almost 6 years now. We've been together for 8 years and 3 months. We are living together for 7 years now. It was always great. I really feel like we were the perfect couple. We both have a car, good jobs, stable finances, and we bought a house 5 years ago. February 2022, I unfortunately, very unexpectedly, lost my mother to a heart attack. What followed were very rough months, for me but also for my wife, who was also very close to my mother. And by rough I mean really rough. In 6 months' time we only went out like 2 times, we always stayed in just relaxing on the couch and chilling/watching TV. I wasn't, due to circumstances, happy, but I expected we would get through this. D-Day, as I see everyone call it, was 5 weeks ago. My wife went out drinking with 3 male friends from work about 5 minutes away from our house. I was like, okay, cool, but I'm going to bed soon. Middle of night 0.30 she came home, with the 3 guys, I know all of them, and said she was going out in the city with them. I didn't like it, but couldn't stop her. Everything closes at 4.00, but even though it's a 15-minute ride she came home at 5.30? That's when my suspicions began, even though before this night I never mistrusted her. Today 4 weeks ago she left the entire Sunday, said she was going to some carnival with her mom. I did not trust it, but what can you do? She even left without saying goodbye while I was taking a shower. Later that day when she came home she entered our house crying. My first response was, "Honey, come here, what happened? Did something happen? What's got you so upset?" Her literal first words at that moment were, "I want a divorce." After that we talked a bit about it, both very emotional. I straight up asked her if she cheated, but she said no. She told me she's been unhappier for a longer period of time and hence the divorce. She literally never told me something was wrong with our relationship, so this came as a complete shock to me. Anyway, after the talk she left and she lives at her mom's house now. 4 days later I saw her again because we had a dog for which I alone cannot take care of, and neither can she at her mom's house. So our dog stays at an aunt's house now. Anyway, because I saw her I confronted her about cheating again, and this time she admitted it. She told me she cheated on me for the entire week since she went drinking until the week later when she left home. She said she thinks she is in love with him. I asked what's so great about him, and the only thing she says is, "Yeah, we have a good connection/spark." So that's it, I suppose. She also said she feels like she is going through some sort of midlife crisis. Doesn't know what to do with her life, doesn't know what she wants. She's going crazy, lol, she died, don't know if this is the correct word, sorry, her hair purple? And all out of nowhere she signed up for lessons to drive a motorcycle. The first week or maybe 2 weeks after I tried reconciling, if that's the right word, but she wouldn't budge. Every serious message I send her gets straight up ignored. Casual messages I do get a reply on, but it's short responses with a certain arrogance, I guess? I seriously do not recognize my wife anymore. Her personality seems to have changed in literally 1 week time. She is treating me as if I never existed in her life and like I'm some piece of garbage. Is this some kind of defense mechanism to make it easier for her, pushing her problems towards the future? Or could it be she really changed and feels this way now? How on earth is this possible? I mean, I know falling in love is an awesome feeling, but what happens with her in a few months when that honeymoon phase with this guy is over and she really wakes up from it all? I've been experiencing a lot of mixed feelings. Really a lot. I resent her for the fact she cheated on me, and I'm really, really disappointed. But I also realize and know that the fundament/basis of our marriage was always great. From D-Day to today we are 5 weeks further. She has still not officially filed for divorce, and neither have I. I'm not sure, but I'm fairly certain she is still seeing the guy she cheated on me with. To be honest, at this moment I'm torn between wanting to save our marriage and just ending. At this moment I honestly do not care if we get back together or if we divorce. So I honestly don't know what to do. If I file for divorce now I might regret this in the future for being too fast, I suppose. But I also cannot keep living in this sort of limbo in which I am officially still married, but she already left. TLDR, 6 years married, wife cheated on me 5 weeks ago, she lives with mom, still sees guys she cheated me with, but we are both not filing for divorce yet. Now let's look at the comments. You really should start the filing yesterday. Make sure you separate your finances and start talking with a lawyer. If you're wanting to save this, which I hope you don't, this will most likely be the wake-up call. Right now she thinks she can walk all over you while you just sit there waiting. Really shows her lack of respect. Also TBH, this making me wonder if there is an underlying mental issue and if she may be manic but still not excuse. Find your backbone OP and stop letting let do this to you. Thanks for your reply. I actually do think there is some kind of mental issue, but I'm not sure what exactly. Her mom's been telling her she should get therapy already since last February when my mom and her MIL died. That's also why I'm not sure about it all. If she is currently really that messed up in her head, I don't want to look back on this in 2 years and think to myself, I filed for divorce too fast. Thanks though, you are absolutely right. She is showing absolute zero respect for me. The only thing you'll regret in the future is not filing those divorce papers fast enough. Your wife doesn't clearly care about you or your well-being if she is still in contact with the guy she cheated you with. She is not remorseful or sorry about what she did. You can go out instead of waiting for a woman who isn't staying with you and has been sleeping with someone else for weeks. Marriage is over. Send the papers. Go on with your life. Thanks for the reply. Yeah, I am already going out. To be honest, I don't even miss her as much anymore. She simply isn't the person anymore that I knew up until 5 weeks ago.